This video blog is presented by Fortune 500 consultant, international entrepreneur, and author Del H. Smith. Author of Discovering Life's Purpose, Del presents his Meaning of Life video series under the pseudonym Cool Daddy.
Well, welcome back to the Cool Daddy Meaning of Life video blog. Cool Daddy's the name and ideas is his game. In our last video, the 7 seekers were split as to whether or not the Bible is the Word of God. Walking in the S direction, they took turns sharing how they voted and why. Jane was the first to speak up. I accept that a self-creating creator makes much more sense than a self-creating universe. But I just couldn't buy the Bible's claim that creation was completed in 6 days. However, I voted yes when I realized that a creator of everything in existence must be smart enough to have chosen days rather than eons to describe its creation to primitive man. Peter followed. I voted yes because of 2 yes sign arguments. An all-powerful creator knows that it's created, all of us, is far from all-powerful and thus needs its help. We know based on our sound reasoning that our Creator intends that we love it, and we know based on our personal experience that it does not speak to us. So therefore it must provide us its written word in the Bible to enable us to get to know it enough to love it. Adrian said, I'm sticking with my no vote. I see the Bible simply as a collection of Christian dogma. It insists on describing our Creator as a Father that lives in heaven. Like Jane, I accept that a Creator must have existed, but not the personal God portrayed in the Bible. The Spirit force makes much more sense to me than the Creator described in the Bible. Cassandra said, I wrote off the Old Testament based on the many errors that it contains. But I voted yes when I realized those errors were simply the prophets' misinterpretations. And those misinterpretations were inevitable, unavoidable, because our Creator put His unspoken word into their minds rather than dictating to them. And Adrian, of course our Creator is not a person. Christianity portrays our God as personal solely so that we can get to better know it. Blair declared, I voted a big no. I accept the reasoning that established our knowledge of the meaning of life, but I remain troubled that we have not found one shred of proof of any of the signs in the maze, much less of the Bible. I do, however, accept that the lack of proof that the Bible is the Word of God is not proof that it's not. So if we were to vote again, I would abstain. Brenda sighed. I voted no simply because I could make no more sense of the Bible than I could of the other signposts in the maze. This maze is looking more and more to me like the road to nowhere. I'm coming along with you all because I'm hoping that everything will come together and make sense before we get to the end of the maze. Sally turned to Brenda. I know this is a lot to swallow, Brenda, but I voted yes because I'm starting to see the signposts reinforcing each other. And I'm getting more confident that that reinforcement will become so powerful as to leave no reasonable doubt about the contents of any of the signposts. So Brenda, I'm glad you're still with us. And I'm confident that your hopes will be realized. Blair concluded, well, Sally, you're going to have to explain that reinforcement, especially with what I see ahead. Will we see what Blair's looking at in the next video?
Thanks for watching Cool Daddy's Meaning of Life with Del Smith. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and share. See you next time.